Welcome to the next Blender tutorial. So today we're going to be doing a phone background. So we're going to go ahead, our desktop background, totally up to you. We're going to go ahead and delete the default cube right here. Let's go and we will take a plane, S for scale. We'll pull this up and I'm just going to pull this back a little bit because I'm going to place the camera right here. Alright, so we're going to go with view, align view, when this works for me. Align camera to view, so we've got something like this. We'll go ahead with G and we'll just bring this forward, and then S for scale just to bring this up. So the next thing that I'm going to do is do some spotlighting. So we're going to go ahead and take away the original lighting right here. I'm going to make the base kind of like a shiny black or a kind of deep grey, metallic up, roughness down. Let's go ahead with these spotlights. So you're going to want to go ahead and click these spotlights. Let's go with G, bring this up. Now when we render this, nothing's going to happen because we need to change from Eevee to cycles in the render engine. So once we've got the lighting right here, let's go to the bulb at the side, which is the data section or data section. You can go ahead and bring the exposure up a little bit. And what we can do is we go just here, we can kind of pull this forward a little bit. Move this with G. Could kind of sit it there a little bit. See what's going on with this. Let's go with the lighting once more. Increase the power. So now we've got this nice little spotlight coming down. And this is a great way to do some lighting just in the background right here. So let's go ahead. Let's see what this looks like. You can see that we have the spotlight just in the back right here. I'm going to go ahead and change the background to do a black. So that should be black right there. Let's go ahead and take this spotlight right here. We'll go with Shift D, duplicate this over. You can go ahead and rotate this round so you can get different types of spotlights. And then we can go ahead and bring this forward, and we can bring this back just slightly. This is just like a nice little kind of exercise to know how the spotlights work and what kind of lighting we're going to get, because when we render this we can see that the spotlights hit in different places. So this has been a short little tutorial on spotlights and how to use them. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.